let's begin here. We've got Red Rack here, and we actually have our brand new Croxes in this list. So we're going to be playing some Lightning Skelementals today. I feel like just tearing people's hands apart, and that's what I feel like. That's what I feel like. That's what I want to do. Skelementals and this new Croxa. That's what we're doing. We got the new Blood Moons too. This list is unchanged from January. And I don't think I want to change anything. I think we're just going to go. Because Red Rack's kind of unique because we get little splashes of red here for like Skelemental and Dreadbore and Terminate. And I think I just want to see how this all works out. It's plain and simple. We're trying to use the Rack or Shrieking Affliction. Maybe one or two more fetches would be kind of nice, but we don't want to take too much damage. That's not the idea. That is not the idea. We have these 13 cards, which are interaction at 1, Thoughtseize, Raven's Crime, and Inquisitions, plus a couple Fatal Pushes. Wrenchmine seems to be a reasonable card right now. Crox is a finisher. Lightning Skelemental is a finisher. We got the Liliana. We got the Dreadbore. Let's go. Sideboard's got some Blood Moons and Rabble Masters. Let's play some Magic. Let's go. I do like the Croxa and the Rack. I do like those. So let's make it happen tonight. Gets to use this new Croxa. I kind of want to pick up these Croxas. This border, the Nordic looking border is sweet. Croxas just in general is pretty sweet in this art. Love the frame, love the art. I even love the small details like around the power and toughness, if you haven't paid attention to that, how it's got red and black there. It feels so perfectly symmetrical because you have the red and black up at the top, which are the two costs, which just, there's just beautifulness. This is probably the best Nordic framed art. I'm part of the YouTube faithful. I want to let you know my Waste Not list went 5-0 a few days ago. And I got the shell of it from when you played Dylan's list on stream. Get those trophies. Be a better player than us. And if you are, you've succeeded in what we wanted to do here. Congratulations. Love it. Thanks for watching YouTube as well. You're about to get a playset of the Uros? Stupid ban. Consider that ban your friend. Unless you have only that deck, then good luck. Play cat combo. That art is cool. Those borders from Kaldheim were nailed. Exactly. The fact that this card is so magic, you can tell it's a magic card, but it's so finesse that it just makes it feel like it's like a very special card. That's why I like actually the fetch lands and stuff in the same kind of style. I don't remember if they're all available in non-foil though. I hope they're not. Terminus is our opponent. Let's get things rolling here. You're a YouTube pleb 99% of the time. Luris, the Dream Den. Shrieking Affliction's a little awkward, but we do have Fatal Push and Terminate, which are both nice. Available in both foil and non-foil. See, that's what I need. I need to pick up some non-foil stuff. I think we'll keep this. I don't like playing this Shrieking Affliction first, but I think that's what I'm just going to have to do. My opponent mulligans to 6. That's really good for us. I don't know here, but I think I'm going to go ahead and do this. And yes, we played first. We play first with the Red Rack. I'm not all about that advantage of them not drawing. We're going to hit them with Croxas. We're going to hit them with Skelementals. It's going to be beautiful. Fetch Shock for my opponent. No fetch, no shock for us. Inquisitions away, Terminate probably. Maybe Fatal Push. There goes the Terminate. Goodbye, Terminate. Let's begin the flood, shall we? Let's begin the flood. Those Croxas are cool, aren't they, Thunderbird? They are cool things. All right, we're going to just fetch, not shock here, because at this point, we just have lands. Best card to draw here would probably be Liliana. Would be super hyped for Liliana. It's all right. I'll take a Thoughtseize. I'll take a Thoughtseize. Okay, they have a Kroxa. They have a Death Shadow. Okay. Theirs is the old art. Manny Frosh, thank you for Prime Gaming. 7 months. That's a lucky number. This Scourge really worries me. I think I have to just take the Scourge. Gonna put a tap land in here. When they play Crocs, I'm gonna get rid of the Bloodstained Mire. We are kind of flooding. It'll be really, really good for when we draw our Kroxa. Our Kroxa will be so much more powerful than their Kroxa. Fetching, shocking, bottling. Drawing. They like that. Kroxaing. Bloodstained Miring. What an Ignite. Get out of here, Bloodstained Mire. We didn't want you anyway. Show me the Lightning Skelemental. Show me the Lightning Skelemental as they draw their card. Whoop. Perfect. Perfection. Let's bash them. F6 they are. 6 damage down to 8. Discard your cards. Shrieking Affliction damage. Good luck, opponent. Not really. Down to 5. The shot was called. It's probably the best card for me to draw. Now my opponent's like, just put Lurrus to hand. I thought about putting Unearth in this list. No dice. The Dreadbort. You love this list? What's up, Donnie? Oh, just play Lurrus. Yes. I'm gonna Dreadbort that. They get a Bobble. That's not how we're killing them. Remember, we have other ways to kill them. Like another Skelemental. Happily we'll kill this Lurrus. Draw for the turn. Let's take a peek at what they got. Hexdrinker and a Death Shadow. Hey. Ooh. Ooh. Black, black, red, red. My opponent can play Kroxa next turn. Ooh. Play Death Shadow. What's up, Hadendan? I don't like our position anymore. I guess I have to take the Death Shadow. Then they have to minimally play this plus Kroxa. I'm gonna be dying. I'm gonna be dying. It's not gonna be good. Get rid of this Lurrus. Go ahead, opponent. You've got a Hexdrinker and a Swamp. That extra draw might be what kills us. Whoa, 2 mana. Oh no, it's a Scourge. Now they don't have to play another card. Oh no. I have to pass and hope to top deck a Skelemental, it looks like. I can't do this. I'll die. I'll die. They may take damage, but they won't take enough. That's awkward. Can't Thoughtseize my opponent. I'll die. Ooh, they put that down. Ooh, they're putting Kroxa down. This kind of works out for me. I could top deck a Rack Effect, I think, and win. Because this isn't going to kill me. I kept that Thoughtseize. Wait a minute. How do they have 2 cards? Oh, they drew for the turn. That's right. In for 8, down to 4. Top deck. A little late there, Fatal Push. A little late. Thoughtseize is clearly overrated. So, what do we think about this? Wrenchmine seems a little bit meh. Could do Rabble Masters and a Blood Moon. I think I want to be faster. I kind of want these K commands. Maybe Blood Moon's overrated here. What if we did like 2 K commands here too? Wrench Mines out and ditch 1 like Raven's Crime. Liliana Edict effect's nice. Dreadbore's not bad. Terminate's good. Fatal Push is good. Rabble Master's faster. K command recurs Lightning Skelemental. I'm going to take 1 Shrieking Affliction out here too and have a 1 of Blood Moon. Blood Moon still can get them, but it's going to be not the greatest. My opponent does appear to be a Jund type of list. Would I like to play first? Yes, because I'm a Thoughtseize deck. Donnie is here. I kind of like this. Let's do it. Let's do it. Gonna put that Shrieking Affliction down again. Good luck, opponent. I kind of like it even though I can't do Skelemental because I can double Raven's Crime them. And if they throw the Raven's Crime to the yard, so what? I'm gonna make them discard everything anyway. Overgrown Tomb, fetching and shocking, bobbling here, and probably Inquisition or Thoughtseizing. Fair. Goodbye, Skelemental. Goodbye. All right. Draw for the turn. We find ourselves a Terminate. Let's go ahead and Raven's Crime them once. I probably will go ahead and Raven's Crime them twice. Go ahead, opponent. We are enabling Kroxa here. Kind of interesting they chose to not worry about the Kroxa for us. Hex Drinker for my opponent. Land. We're at a healthy 20. Maybe they'll fetch Shock here, getting closer to a Death Shadow. No, don't take my Terminate. That kills your Hex Drinker. Come back, opponent. Come back. Well, I can race a Hex Drinker here. We're going to do double Raven's Crime here. And just hope to flood out. If we flood out, we win. Easy as pie. Shrieking Affliction does 3. Down to 9. It's only a 2-1. They're considering... Oh, I thought they were going to consider playing that. Woo. In for 2, down to 18 here. Top of the library is a... Oh no, I can't play you. I can't play you because I threw all my lands away. Down to 6 though. Down to 6. Pump the Hex Drinker, pump the Hex Drinker. Top of the library is a... Oh, it's a Thoughtseize. That's good. Get rid of the Temur Battle Rage. In for 3 more. Land will do it. Discard might not. They might have a second land here. Down to 3. They have to just attack with the Hex Drinker. Down to 8 I go. Pumps Hex Drinker. Pumps Hex Drinker. Top of the library is a Fatal Push. Protection from instants. We'll pass. We did not find ourselves that card that we needed. In for 4. Pumps Hex Drinker. Pumps Hex Drinker. I don't know why they didn't do that before. I think I lose. I can Thoughtseize them. This Thoughtseize is 1 turn too late here. I get to take the Tarmogoyf. Shrieking Affliction does not go off and my opponent attacks us for 6. Well, we tried to race the Hex Drinker. Maybe if I were to put the Rabble Master down and not have doubled Raven's Crime, but then we wouldn't have gotten rid of their hand there. Oh well, not a great start for us. 0-2 with Rack. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. We even called the shots. We even called the shots. Here, we're gonna let them play first. We're gonna play Rack style here. Ooh. Oh yes, we'll keep this. Another Lurrus list. Brian! Ooh, look at the emotes. Alright, Ink Moth here. Bobble. Infect Lurrus? Is that a thing? How's it going, Brian? What are you up to? Alright, a little Inquisition here. Seems like an okay start. Start there. Ooh. Oh, I understand now. This wrench mine's awful. These wrench mines are so bad. I guess I'm gonna take the Arcbound Ravager here. Enjoying the master play? I'm not the master Rack. I'm most definitely not the master Rack. Oh my gosh, Luminarch. Luminarch's here. Talk about these wrench mines just being awful. Oh my gosh. All right, we're gonna expose what we are. We'll expose what we are. Compared to me, you are? Nah. Nah. Puts a Lurrus to hand. Up goes Luminarch here. I need like another Thoughtseize. That's close. I'm gonna go ahead and Wrench Mine here. They'll get rid of Arcbound Worker here, so they don't have to get rid of 2 cards. Yep. My opponent has informed me Wrench Mind is bad in this matchup. We're gonna shock in here only because I kind of need double red in case I get a Skelemental off the top. 2 Shrieking Afflictions makes the game interesting, but definitely does not make it very good for us since they'll have Lurrus. I was just gonna Lurrus Bobble here and hold Horizon Canopy. I can hopefully Wrench Mine and maybe terminate the Lurrus here, but this will be 4. It's a 3-turn clock. Ooh, they do put a force down. I'm not feeling good about this. Okay, land. Or something else. Bobbles. I guess I'll just pass here with Terminate open. Wrench Mine's probably not doing a whole lot here. Terminating before my opponent gets to do something here is probably the correct play, considering we have a Lurrus active here. But I'm gonna get slightly lucky here with how they're doing this. No, I'm not. They're gonna get this Hanger back, Walker back. This is what happens when you play and are like, blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah, blah. That's not good. That's not good. We're gonna let all this go through here and see what they do. Alright, so I have Wrench Mines here. Did they... Snakeskin. I deserve this loss. I deserve this loss. This isn't working out. This isn't working out. All right, K commands aren't too bad here. Wrench Mines are awful. Out with all of those. Was this 2018? I don't know what this is.
Snakeskin's a brand new one. Love scales? I don't love scales right now. I literally brought Wrenchmind.
I brought Wrenchmind to a scales format. Talk about not running into such lists and then to play one. All right. Dreadbore with a bajillion lands. Let's mulligan this. Here we go. All right. Keep Crocs away. Let's go. Exactly. Versus the one artifact list in the entire format. It's like, really? Is this what I'm playing against? There's a rack. Yeah, let's just play a rack down. We'll worry about collective brutality for later. Oh, they'll never expect it? Mind games. The mind games are strong here. Razor Verge Thicket. Please don't be hanger back. Nice. Hanger back's pretty good. Let's go ahead and kill and do a Shrieking Affliction here. Pass the turn. Now I have two things out there. Yeah, I gave them two creatures, but I don't want them pumping Hangerback Walker and then getting all kinds of stuff going. This is kind of like looking fine here because they're dumping their hand and I'm going to get to Skelemental them. We're going to see if our rack plus Shrieking Affliction can raise what they've got going on here. So let's Skelemental here. In for damage. I'm going to hold this land briefly. Holding the land here is kind of my way of potentially using Liliana and keeping a good card in my hand. We get in for 4 here, but the modular gets to put things back on a Thopter. 2 racks happen before Mishra's Bauble because of priority of players here, which is nice for us. We take them to 10, they do draw 2 cards. Does a Snakeskin here, puts this up to 6, 7, 8. A Fatal Push wouldn't be bad. Fatal Pushing one and then killing the other. 1 card to beat here. Well, that's not gonna do it. I can get rid of their card and make them do 6. I can't kill these, unfortunately. And even if I killed the one Thopter, it gets put on here. I needed a way to kill both. Well, it's not a great start today. So much so that I should probably just throw this away. Throw this away and, wow, they had the Veil. Even if I had the Fatal Push, my opponent top stacks the Veil. Got him to 4, though. Throw it away and play Scales? No. I would go to Red Prison. Ooh, Raven's Crime. Well, the O2s are alive. We have 3 matches left. Are we gonna go 2-1? Let's see here. Nah, we're not going to do a prediction. That's too much stress. We're not about stress. Bin rack, go prison. Rally time, that's the idea. Is Leyline good in that match? It has some value to it because things don't die and the Ozolith wouldn't get the counters on it. Is it worth like the full value? It's tough to say. I thought Ozolith said when it died. Is it leaves? Oh my gosh, it's even better than I thought. Ozolith. Oh my gosh, it's leaves. No, don't play Leyline. Yeah, modular's the die. All right. My opponent's 0-3, we're 0-2. We're in the professional bracket today. Oh my gosh. Oh, my opponent mulliganed to 6. We're keeping this. We're throwing this league away. Watch him go to 4, and then just this. All right, they kept 6. They kept 6, but they're going first. Maybe they'll thought seize me. The answer is no to that, apparently. Let's make it so they have no clue what we're doing. They didn't thought seize me. I didn't thought seize them. We are winning, exactly. Overgrown Tomb for my opponent. Look at this, I don't even leave Fatal Push up. I'm that confident now. Ren and 6. You wanna know what's really good against rack effects? Anyway, it's Kroxa here and pass the turn. A card we cannot beat. This was not a good league. Oh my gosh, I should have just stayed on the couch. They ditched their Verdant Catacombs here. I'm trying not to show them that I'm a Shrieking Affliction list. It is a pretty Kroxa. Verdant Catacombs, Ren and 6 doing its thing. Show me a Liliana, please. We're winning again. We're winning again. I'm gonna get rid of this Fatal Push. I don't need that. Alright, let's Inquisition, steal something. Alright, we'll steal a Goyf. Play a land down. Fetch Shock here. And let's go ahead and Shrieking. Now I need a Wrench Mine, probably off the top. That would be not bad. Kroxa could come back to make a discard off of, say, a fetch land. We'll see if they continue to uptick Liliana. They might, because they can pick things up with Ren and 6. We have Goyf and Bolt in hand. Bloodstained Mire was immediately played. We are upticking here. I have to hold the Terminate, I think, because if they play the Tarmogoyf, I need a way to kill it. So Shrieking Affliction goes away, Stomping Ground down. We'll see if they get that Tarmogoyf in play. They do not. Wrench Mine. Well, we'll play Rack out and pass turn. Rack out and pass turn. If we ever find that Wrench Mine, my opponent's taking 9. Fetching, Blood Crypt sideways. Rack, taking a peek at their hand, down to 13. It saw 2 cards. Wow, just activates. Just activates. Well, bye-bye, Terminate. Verdant Catacombs gone for my opponent. Lots of rack effects here. 1 Wrench Mine from victory. Picks up a card. Skelemental, Lightning Bolt would kind of stop that. You do play this Tarmogoyf. There's a Raven's Crime. All right, discard. Things about to get interesting. Pass the turn. I wonder what they do with this Liliana. They probably just split, right? Split lands and rack effects here. 13, 7, 5. Split rack effects here, and then uptick with Ren in 6 and don't play anything, attack me for 5, I go to 12. They have 3 cards in hand. I don't have any lands in play if I were to keep the rack effects. I probably have to keep the lands in that scenario. Here we go. Rack effects, lands. And I think I have to keep the lands. Because I want to be able to cast like a Kroxa or something. Oh. Oh. They're going to uptick with Ren and 6 and do nothing here. They're going to attack me. I have a Terminate and Dreadbore left in the list. I have 1 Fatal Push. I have a Liliana, but I can't cast it. I feel like I just take the bottom one. Sacrifice the top, take the bottom one. You think I have to take the lands? What if I top deck a land? Twice in a row. Twice in a row would win. Getting hit for 6, going to 11. This puts me to 8. Then I just die the next turn. So I need to optimize my chances for hitting Terminate here. All right. Yeah, my racks don't do anything. They attack me for 7 here. Oh, because rack went to the graveyard too. So Terminate? Oh. So I can Raven's Crime them. I almost have to, just to see if they'll goof up here. And I have to do this because they can just bolt me and Tarmogoyf. Yeah, the Tarmogoyf's huge. Alright. Opponent attacks with Tarmogoyf +3 from the bolts. They get us. Let's go to sideboard. Blood Moons and Rabble Masters for this matchup. Let's take out one of the Shrieking Afflictions. Actually, keep the Shrieking Afflictions, get rid of the racks. 2 Wrench Mines. Funny how they played a turn 2 Ren and we had never had a shot. Well, we're trying to play a list that tries to make them discard. You have to respect that we're playing a strategy that if my opponent's able to get a brand new card back into their hand constantly, so they don't like use resources to the battlefield, then they're in a good spot. They're in a pretty good spot. Let's Blood Moon him. Let's Blood Moon him. We're going to keep this hand. Woo! Look at this. Inquisition Thoughtseize, Raven's Crime, Skelemental. My opponent's not going to know what hit him. Let's do this. Steal some cards here. By the way, we played on the draw there. Clearly the wrong play. Alright, we'll take the Inquisition here. And give it back to them. We'll Raven's Crime them plus Thoughtseize. Trying to protect our hand here. Good night. Take care. Oh, that was their draw. This is looking better and better. Raven's Crime. And then I will Thoughtseize. How much do I care about Ren and 6? Yeah, but we're playing Red Rack. It's different. Do this. They go back up to 5. Random card. Plays land, plays Wrenn and 6, picks up. Can't be it. Goodbye, Wrenn and 6. Red Rack is just more attacking, and being a Thoughtseize deck, I still think I should be on the play. As I don't have to do a ridiculous amount of damage, if that makes sense. I can close the door with something like Skelemental. So like this is discard 1 this time, but if it connects, discard 2 plus do 6 damage. So being more aggressive than Rack, which passively tries to do specific things, I think makes it so that playing where we are, it makes sense. I think I just Raven's Crime and then Blood Moon him. If I do that, I can't Blood Moon him. We're just Blood Moon him. Enjoy. It is a good Blood Moon. It's pretty good. And I'm going to go ahead and put the Swamp down because I need another land in order to make Raven's Crime plus Skelemental. Here's a great example of where Blood Moon, because we're in the red colors, doesn't necessarily mean we'll ever get this Rack effect going properly. So we have to kind of like work our way through damage. So like if we were to play the whole Rack stuff, it's just like not going to happen now. Collector Brutality, Wooded Foothills. My opponent's hanging onto their Bloodbraid Elf. Found Black. Ironically, they want to play that, afraid of another Skelemental. We get the Thoughtseize, allows us to strip out the Bloodbraid Elf here. It's good, good, good. And we'll pass. Exactly, dead cards in hand. Now we need a Kroxa to finish this game up. Go ahead and Raven's Crime them. We can kind of keep them at this 0 to 1 territory if we keep flooding out here. Getting rid of a Liliana is pretty good. It is a little bit of a dyssynergy. Noting that my opponent still wants to play these lands because they're afraid of losing them. And then we get an effect like this. Good luck, opponent. The balance here of, oh no, they've got to beat us somehow by playing things, but now they're under the Rack influence here. And then they're sitting there like, but I can't cast my stuff because of Blood Moon. Got him. It's called Prison Rack. Extra Bloodstained Mire here with the Raven's Crime is going to get rid of that card they can't cast. We got him. It's crazy. Really kind of wish I put an Unearth in this list. I thought about it and I decided not to. I'm gonna submit. I just feel confident. I feel confident. I don't know about this though. My opponent immediately mulligans to 6. I think we'll mulligan with them. I don't have a second land, and I'm not sure I can... If I get another one, the Wrench Mine's pretty good. Inquisition could take their Wrenn and 6. Do I chance this? Do I chance this? How many lands do I run this? 23, that's pretty high. That's pretty high. Let's keep it. Haha. They'll never know what hit them. They're going to Thoughtseize this Inquisition away, and I'm going to dirtle around with one land till the end of time. How's everyone's Monday going? Good? Good. Not good? Not good. Bloodstained Mire here, fetching immediately. There goes our Inquisition, no doubt. Blood Crypt. Meh. Meh. What a keep, right? Take this, take that. What is this, WTF? OMG. Sassafras. Take Streaking Affliction. Oh, good land. Not going to show him that yet. Inquisition. Let's take that Renin 6. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Scavenging Ooze. Tarmogoyf. Man, I guess the Scavenging Ooze is a little smaller. If I take the Collective Brutality, they play this plus something else. If I don't, the Collective Brutality steals some stuff, and I have 2 removals. Let's take the Collective Brutality, use our life as a resource here. We're going to Wrench Mind after they play Force plus something, so they'll be empty-handed. And then we'll be either doing Liliana or Fatal Push Terminate. Look at that. It's just a Scooze. A mere tiny Scooze. Wrench Mine 'em. Goodbye, hand. I'd love to be able to just down-tick Liliana. That being said, maybe I don't want to do that. After all, they could bolt me. They play a land. We're going downwards on the Liliana. Kill the Scooze. They're going to eat their Tarmogoyf. Get in for 3? Absolutely. Absolutely. Very tasty Goyf. Can Red Rack, beat Jund here? Oh, I can't wait to play that later. Liliana down tick here. And good luck, opponent. Got plenty of things to kill creatures. They can't play Bloodbraid Elf right now. Skelemental's a nice smack to the face. Need to avoid maybe Bolt here. Opponent's fetching basics because Blood Moon's scary. I'm feeling good. Ren doesn't almost scare me, actually. Let's uptick here. I'm going to get rid of a... kind of want to get rid of the Fatal Push. Got him. Didn't have to decide. Opponent decided for us. We win. Let's go. We won. Huh. I thought Red Rack wasn't doing well. We just beat Jund, the enemy of all modern. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Oh, that'd be a good emote. Could have this like chicken. And you could be eating dinner. That's what it is, right? You invite a chicken out to dinner. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. We beat Jund. We did it. We did it. Wow. Hooray. Yay. Doot, doot, doot. Doot, doot, doot. True King, what's up? How goes it? Oh, I have to decide some things. So... we'll show them later. We'll show them later. We got to concentrate. We got to concentrate. We're currently 1-2. My opponent's 0-1. We got to get our 100 play points back. That is the strategy here. Once again, on the play here. Gonna keep this hand. Let's go. We're gonna take a lot of damage with this hand, but it'll be okay. Oh no, it's not okay. Oh no. Well, I don't have anything that kills Delver right now. Two Thoughtseizes are so rough to see. We had two. I'm gonna take the Thoughtseize, hoping they play Delver first here. They might Thoughtseize back because they think I have a removal for Delver now. And then we burn the Thoughtseize to take our Thoughtseize here. And then we have 2 rack effects I play. And then they have to maybe push forward. Maybe they try to Abrupt Decay one of these. And maybe I'll get a lucky Skelemental in. There goes the Thoughtseize. 4 Thoughtseizes in the graveyard. They have 2 Lorwyn ones. I have 2 Lorwyn ones. Nice. We'll do Shrieking Affliction plus Rack here. None of these are going to happen anytime soon. Liliana was a good pickup. Land Skelemental into Liliana would be nice. Exactly. My opponent plays a snow-covered forest here. We have a Raven's Crime. I'll just fire that off. My opponent's planning to use Abrupt Decay, probably. Nurturing Peatland. So we know all 4 cards still. Thought Scours themselves. Traverse and a Misty. Gosh, they have artifacts too. Wrench Mine's terrible. Waterlogged. Delver. They're afraid of this Skelemental, and I would be too. Let's go ahead and steal something. Now they might want to use the Abrupt Decay. Kills a Rack. And we steal nothing. Oh, hope. Shrieking Affliction goes off here. Delver flips with Fatal Push. Attacks for 3. It's most intriguing this turn. Alright, so my opponent has the ability to use to fetch to use Waterlog Grove and then get rid of Skelemental. So I think instead of taking this damage, knowing that I have Snow Cover plus Fatal Push here, I'm going to do a Blood Crypt down and use Liliana to kill the Flying Bug here. So Flying Bug is gone. They'll eventually have to put Lurrus into hand, and when they do, I'll have Skelemental plus this for a discard of 3, potentially. Draws. Now we have to balance between using things and getting stuff. There's a Traverse, but they might need a land. They may also go get a creature here. A Death Shadow. What's funny is our Skelemental makes this really awkward, because if we use the Skelemental here, my opponent will lose life and be fine. Time for the world's longest stream? No. Plays a Delver. You need to play something down. Watery Grave here. Okay. So Skelemental is going to attack here plus Liliana. We might not use Liliana now. Lightning Skelemental in here for 6, and we're going to pass the turn. We might just kill them with Skelemental because they're going to attack Liliana here. Shrieking Affliction is going to do 3 damage anyway. Ho ho ho! Do you want a Liliana sticking around? This looks good. Drown in the Lock. Floats green for some reason. Puts Lurrus to hand. Dun dun dun. Lurrus to hand, 3 in here. We're gonna replay Skelemental here, getting rid of Lurrus and drown the lock in. Shrieking will kill them. Good games, opponent. Good games. All right, we do see a hope here. I do see a traverse as well, making me wonder if my wrench mines are any good. Don't know. Don't care. I think I'm going to do Rabble Masters, K Commands, and Blood Moons. We're going to get rid of Wrench Mine here. My opponent's going to think it's Rack. That's good for them. Get rid of the racks. Let's go. It's red rack meta. We're just living in it. Indeed. We're trying to, at least. Oh. Let's make it happen. Now we're like a little bit more red-black aggro mid-range. Let's keep this. They'll never expect these red cards. Never expect it. They keep 6. Thoughtseize me. Thoughtseize. Hex Drinker. Hex Drinker. That was your choice? All right, let's lead with Inquisition here. Then maybe Thoughtseize. There's a Mana Leak and Abrupt Decay. We'll take the Mana Leak here. My opponent has an Abrupt Decay, Forced and Breeding Pool here. If I hit a red land, we're good for the Terminate. Pumps up, pumps up. Would love a red land here for Terminate. Come on. Come on. Red land. It's like perfect. My opponent could Mana Leak or do something else, so we're gonna just hit this right now. Go away, opponent. I hope they don't Thoughtseize me, and if they don't, ho ho ho. No, why is this back here? I thought we got rid of you. Go away. All right, they pump in twice here. It's a 2-1. Well, I feel like we've done this before already, this league, where we had a Hex Drinker and we had to battle against the Hex Drinker. I think I put down a Blood Moon here. My opponent goes all in, makes a 4-4. I follow with Rabble Master, and then we play chicken a little bit. They might go all the way up to 6, and if I find the next red source, we'll be good. So, Blood Moon, lead us to victory. We will not be casting Thoughtseize. We may be casting Inquisition. I would like a red land here. Pump. It's a 3-3. 3-3. Whoosh. They should pump this the rest of the way. They got to get this up to the 6-6, I think. Yeah, do it. All the way. Land. All right. Rabble Master, go, go, go. We're going to take 6, 12, so 3 turns to kill them. They attack me with a 6-6 here. I'm hoping for red land for this. This isn't good. Abrupt Decay is the Rabble Master. Uh-oh. Well, I was hoping Blood Moon would do a little bit more. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, most of our lands are red at this point. Two turn clock from them, but we hit them for 2 here. If they can't do anything, we hit a red land. Could be enough. Didn't do the math yet, did you? It might be exactly 13. In they come. Can't block. Protection from everything. Red land. I think it's exactly 13. We'll find out. Maybe it's not. Who knows? Who knows, but it's not. Oh, no. No. Let's Inquisition them. Let's steal all their good stuff here. Inquisition, Force here. Follow up, Mana Leak. I really wish I had 2 rack effects here, because I think that play would kill them if I had 2 rack effects. Because this would take them to 5. Yeah, if I had 2 rack effects, that play that they just did would kill them. Why don't I have 2 rack effects? Because because I sideboarded him out. We got beat by a Hex Drinker. It's the worst. I guess they really wanted to cast that Mana Leak into the Inquisition, and the Force got rid of a Traverse. That was weird. Oh, Liliana. Liliana would have been good. All right, I'm going to bring Rax over Shriekings. I'm going to do 2 Wrench Mines over the Raven's Crimes. Let's go back. Let's go back to the drawing board here. I don't want the moons. I think I do want the moons. Who's judging me? I see you out there. Why'd Fluffy keep this 7? Because he's a lunatic. Let's go, Inquisition. I am invisible. Oh my gosh, look at all these Inquisitions. We'll get rid of the Ice Fang. Get out of here. Well, that sucks. You're always judging me? That's rude. Thanks. All right, Misty Rainforest goes and gets a Watery Grave. We're gonna fire off an Inquisition. They're gonna take either Rack or Wrench Mine here. They could take Rack. I could Wrench Mine them, Inquisition plus something else, Abrupt Decay a Rack here. I'm gonna fetch Shock probably to get red. No, I'm not. I'm gonna just play the Swamp. Never mind. Discard 2, opponent. Making them discard 2 here. This gives them the option to Inquisition me one more time. They'll probably Inquisition the Wrench Mine. I play the Rack, they play the Abrupt Decay, and we're kind of like out of cards, right? We're out of cards. Thoughtseize Inquisition, please. Oh, surgical. Oh! My opponent has 1 land because they ditched a land. They're a lunatic. That was crazy. That was cool. That was unexpected. Good luck, opponent, with your 1 lander. How'd that happen? We have a hope. Quite literally, a hope. I'm gonna fetch here to thin list very slightly here. We can go get black if I find Blood Moon here. We don't. Put this into play, pass turn. I'm a little surprised they don't shock this in with the potential of the Abrupt Decay here. Blood Moon really wrecks them. K-Command, huh? K-Command. There's nothing to pick up, unfortunately. I suppose I could get rid of the Abrupt Decay. Kind of like that. Let's just do it now. Deck list review. We'll do it at the end. That's when we do them. Should hold lands for Raven's Crime? Yeah, but we need 4 for Kroxa as well. It's a slippery slope, we'll just say that. No, there's a Hex Drinker. I need to kill that. Oh no. Oh no, I need Bridge. Where's Bridge? Oh, frustrations. Oh, the frustrations. We're fetching basic here so that I can find a Liliana. We have them locked out of this game for the most part. They're just going to pump Hex Drinker a little bit here. It is a 4/4, so we need to find Liliana and Liliana only. There's a Bobble. That's kind of cool. I will take a Kroxa, though. A 6/6 attacking creature wouldn't be bad either. Liliana. Liliana will be my only out. I have 2 turns to find it unless they find the land here. Then I will have... No, I'll still have 2 turns. Thank goodness. Thank goodness for 2 turns. You should do this at main phase, opponent. Main phase is when the little snake can grow, not at instant speed. Double pumps here. 2 cards in my opponent's hand. No lands. Up to 4. Down to 7. Liliana. Alright. I'll play it. I can't buy it back here, unfortunately, because I have an active Blood Moon. We'll pass the turn. It's not very good, though. 1 of 3 cards gets us 3 in 42 chance to find Liliana here. Red Rack, color you intrigued? Alright, it's a 4/4. Puts me to 3. Liliana. Liliana. Well. No luck. Make them discard. Get to play the cool Kroxa, though. Blood Moon was 1 turn too late. You almost hope they would have drawn a land there so that they could Lurrus. This makes it a 6/6, 6/6 with protection from everything. Gets in and kills us. Good games. Where was Liliana? Where was she? We're gonna find her. Hold on, we're gonna find Liliana. Here we go. We're gonna... My opponent won with 1 land because we got rid of the other one. There's the Lilianas. Hanging out with Kroxa there. Not going well, unfortunately. Hitting the Artifact deck, hitting the Renin 6 list, although we beat the Renin 6 list. Maybe it's not Rax time. Maybe it is not Rax time. Exactly. Sam and Graham will get that at the end of this league as well. I see EDH Cat Tribal in the title, and I see Vorinclex Panza. Huh. I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued. It has Fluffy written all over it. Why would you say that? Maybe it doesn't. Maybe it's not for me. Waiting for our last opponent. In the 1-3 brackets. What's funny, Odysseus, is I haven't picked it up. I haven't picked it up. The only thing that I literally see is this stuff right here. So that's all I've seen of the list. These are the few things I have open on the side. I have the stream manager for managing the stream while I run it. Mana Traders here is where I get my stuff. EDH Cat Tribal and Vorinclex Panza. This is all I've seen. That's all I've seen. Spoilers. Where's his last opponent? Change to the Fluffy special instead of Stone Rains. The Fluffy special. The Fluffy special. Let's go. Mistar. No landers. I've got something to show you all after this league, too. We're gonna mulligan this. One lander. One landers. One landers. Maybe I just won't wait till the end. Maybe I won't wait till the end. It's a shame I don't have them active yet. I have no space for them though. Mulligan. There we go. Here's a few lands. Keep, get rid of Kroxa. And like an Inquisition. And go Thoughtseize Wrenchmind here. Hope for the best. The deck has been a little bit brutal to us. Sometimes that happens. Sometimes that happens. We just gotta take it in stride here. Thoughtseize. Please don't be an artifact list. Opponent opts. Okay. Opt away, opponent. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I guess Ideas Unbound's the scariest thing here. Merchant Scroll is kind of scary too, but I think Ideas Unbound is what I've got to take. It's Tweedlestorm. It's Tweedlestorm. Luckily, we kind of stripped the hand of like a mass amount of things that they could have in hand. Great matchup for Rack. Everything replaces itself. Only Sandbar here. Let's do an Urborg. Let's go ahead and wrench mine them. The jig's up. They know what's up. They know we're coming for them. Reach through the mist and Dream Grip. Cool. We have a Merchant Scroll, Opt, and an unknown card. If I get another Wrenchmine, things could get interesting because my opponent needs kind of a critical mass of cards. So we got that going for us. I'm not paying attention to where these scries go because I don't care. Blood Moon, by the way, isn't too bad either. There's a Lotus Field. Oh, that's a pretty good one. That's actually pretty good here. Well, Skelemental. This will clear out most of their hand here. There we go. It was a nice top deck. It's giving us hope. There's a chance. Saruman Opt. They have Merchant Scroll. All right. Merchant Scroll. Now we just go end us. All right, let's go ahead and empty our hand here so that they know that they do not want to go down to too many cards here. Nice draw. It's an okay draw. Okay, there you go, opponent. Take a damage. 13. Merchant Scrolls again. Peer through depths. Well, Thoughtseize that Peer through depths, probably. Yeah. We'll take the Peer through depths. I want to find another Skelemental. They're able to do a lot of untapping and tapping and stuff. We want basically Wrenchmine, we want Liliana, we want Skelemental, we want a lot of these things. My opponent can make a lot of mana here. I stole Peer through depths after they searched for it and they got it again. Using Psychic Puppetry there too to untap. Opponent's got Sleight of Hand mana, Dream Grip, and Psychic Puppetry again. No Smallpox in this list. Reach Through Mist, which is a good one, redoing Psychic Puppetry. It gives us the turn back. We'll play a Shrieking Affliction here so that if I ever blast their hand away, we win. Rack them. No damage. But Smallpox would be hilarious. Oh, it would be. Oh, all right. Step 1, Wrench Mind. Step 2, Wrench Mind. Got rid of 2 islands. They have these 2 cards in hand still. Take a damage. Where's that Skelemental? Let's end this. Come on, Skelemental. Where are you at? Liliana, Skelemental. Ooh, Crocs is all right. Make them discard. Make them discard. I'll take a fetch land now. Take a damage from the rack. Maybe even a bit more, depending on what you give me. We're trying real hard here. Keep this one under wraps. Psychic Puppetry does hit the bin. I'm guessing they might have drawn another one. 1 damage down to 10. 10 turn clock if I can discard 1 at a time. Island played. That can't be good. We got a fetch land. It works. Black, black, red, red. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ta-da! Kroxa returns. They have 2 cards here, and I know one's this like tap on tap thing. Draw a card. Oh ho ho! Skelemental and Wrenchmine were right on time. My opponent was acquiring a lot of cards in their hand. Kroxa's just on time too because we're just not doing anything to them going forward. Alright, Terminates, Fatal Pushes, Dreadbores are all coming out here. It's going to be a Blood Moon Rabblemaster type of thing. That's at least what I'm thinking. Collective Brutality could hit a lot of stuff here too. My opponent doesn't go to their graveyard, so Void doesn't matter. K-Command doesn't matter. My opponent does search. Ashiok is a consideration. It never gave you the notification. It's all right. It's okay. It's okay. I think I'm going to get rid of the Raven's Crimes. Let's just go aggressive, because I'm afraid of the Leyline of Sanctity here. And if I just kind of go like this, then they can't search for things with Merchant Scroll, and Blood Moon and Rabblemaster are a nice quick clock here. I almost want to take out like a pair of Shrieking Afflictions for like a pair of Collective Brutalities as well. And this is where we shift into being aggressive enough to beat them down. They're going to bring in stuff to interact with our rack pieces and try to hold on to cards. And so maybe we can, between the two, make something happen. This hand doesn't feel very good though. Let's mulligan this. Rack and Rabblemaster is not enough. Inquisition them and Blood Moon them? Not gonna happen with the... What is that? What is that? Thank you for the bits, Donnie. I want this emote to be such a thing. But I can't... I'm not a partner. I don't have special spots. I've used up all my spots. We're gonna mulligan this hand. 1-landers are not good. All right, we'll keep this. Whatever. Cancel. All right, I don't particularly like this. We'll see what happens. Maybe I'll get lucky and I get to Thoughtseize them here soon. Wrenchmine's the first thing we're doing. Wrenchmine into Skelemental into Rabblemaster would be good. It's a 1-lander. It is. Ooh. All right, I'm gonna Wrenchmine now. You get it? Yeah. Yeah. It's a 1-lander. It's a 1-lander. All right, I wonder if I'm supposed to Rabblemaster next or Thoughtseize. I guess if they only have the 2 lands here, they don't get like a 3rd land here, maybe I go for it. They put the card on top. That makes me a little bit nervous. Let's go Rabblemaster. I feel like if they have a counter, they can use it here, and then I can Thoughtseize plus. Thoughtseize would be interesting to use to slow down a potential combo. Getting a Peer Through Depths doesn't scare me too much, and I don't see a Lotus Field. So attack here, hopefully have a couple discards, and the Rabblemaster will be enough, is the hope. Tapping a lot of mana here. Teleria West for 0 gets a Lotus Field, but it comes into play tapped. So I have a turn to disrupt their hand and attack them for some damage here. All right, we're not disrupting too much here. We are gonna Thoughtseize though. All right, we have an empty, Peer, and a Dream Grip. This isn't a Peer. Never mind, it's a Reach Through. This is a draw, this is, look, this is the tap on tap. This is an Arcane, this is not, this is an Arcane. I'm gonna take the Dream Grip here, only because it untaps. The other ones do look deep or draw cards, and I'm hoping my opponent just stumbles for a turn here. There's the Peer Through Depths. Dang it, they got the Puppetry. Okay, so now they could splice on Arcane if they want to, and they do using Reach. They get an opt below this. I don't think they're gonna be able to do the Empty the Warrens here now. Puppetries, hard cast, makes more blue. Untaps, makes the red, makes the empty. All right, my opponent got it there. Makes 10 1/1s. Back-to-back Skelementals. 11 1/1s. We'll send a few goblins in. That's all I can do. We'll pass the turn. Plague Engineer? If only. If only. They'll block 3 perhaps here. Have 9. They choose nothing. They get to leave 1 chump blocker back, which I think would be dangerous. They go with everything. I block 1 of these, right? Takes. Do I just win? Oh, they're gonna tap down my stuff, right? Yeah, they're gonna tap this down. Psychic Puppetry tapping down Rabblemaster. Make an extra token. The tokens are forced in here because of active Rabblemaster. Pretty good play. Pretty good play. Shame I didn't have like Plague Engineer or Damnation there. Oh, there's the Skelemental. There's the difference. It was 1 turn down. You know what? I'm gonna just try to steal all of their stuff here, not worry about the rack plan. I'm gonna do that. You wonder if I should cut them? Never. Never. That was a mull to 5 as well. Never, Fran. We're gonna Blood Moon him this time. See, Blood Moon is what wins everything. Donnie, thank you for the other 50. Thank you. I'm gonna keep this hand. Woohoo! We're gonna keep this hand. Opponent mulligans a 6. I'm gonna fetch Shock here. This will pay for Blood Moon in the future. It also gets us closer to Skelemental. Let's go ahead and take that Serum Visions. I'm gonna steal that other stuff with Thoughtseize here. Highland from my opponent. This hand's looking pretty good. Let's go ahead and Thoughtseize. Do I care about the Past in Flames or do I care about this pier? I think I care about the pier more. Steal the pier and then we'll steal one of the Past in Flames. Just shredding the hand here. I can Skelemental, then I can Liliana, or I can Liliana first, then Skelemental. When it plays an island here. Let's go ahead and fetch. Kind of want to do Skelemental first here. Let's do it. That way there's less likelihood of them having something that taps this down. I get in for 6 and I make them discard 2 more cards. Oh my gosh, you have the tap down. They tapped it down. They tapped it down. Discard 1. 3 mana, discard 1. Extra island played. Past in Flames unknown card. You called it. Wrenchmind. I'm gonna hold the land, pass the turn in case I get something. All right, my opponent has a card in hand. Liliana. Throw this straight into the counter spell instead of playing the Raven's Crime. Uptick for value now, not using the Raven's Crime. Opponent taps down my land. Why you tap my land? Don't touch my land. Oh, Search for Skanta is really good, actually. Put the land into play. Uptick, pass turn. Okay. It's kind of a nifty land over there. See if we can get Liliana to 7. And if I can, then I can get rid of the Search for Skanta. As Skanta flips, 1 card in hand. Lands become draw 2. Rabble-Masters become win game. Azcanta is kind of gross. Agreed. I have to play the Rabble-Master before upticking here. They're going to use Azcanta and either keep the card in hand or the new card. Rabble-Master at least puts pressure on here. Ideas and Bounds extremely strong for them. This card's excellent for them to have found. Opponent's going to draw a card and decide whether they need to go any further here. I'm almost hoping for a Skelemental of sorts. Ideas and Bound, they're going for it. Sleight of hand. This is definitely going for it, which I think is a bit unwise. Because now they're going to discard all these cards. New Search for Skanta. All right. Ideas Unbound here. I mean, I could just separate these and win, right? Do I give them a turn here with the Search for Skanta? I don't think I do. I think I downtick here. Just blast them. This is like, to me, this is a pretty easy swap here. We do like this, right? This way, if they get a red land, they can't Past in Flames and do some weird stuff with untaps. And here, they sacrifice the Search for Skanta flipping is no good for them. And they can't activate Search for Skanta. Nice, good keep. Then I have the Thoughtseize here, and I'm attacking for a lot. I think this split's excellent. Yeah, they get to use the Search for Skanta, but they're still looking for a lot of lands. And they need that red plus something else. If they find exactly Lotus, I think we're fine. And for damage here, at this point, I'm going to go ahead and Thoughtseize. I just want to take whatever this card is out of their hand because I win next turn. And if it's a land here, then I'll Bloodstained Mire and Raven's Crime. I've got both of them covered. What are you doing over there, opponent? Let it roll. Peer through taps. Get out of here. Holding land here for Raven's Crime. Sorcerer's Content, they're going to have one card in hand. I don't think they can beat us. Red Rack getting there, I think. Am I saying it too early? Uh-oh. Cycle's Lonely Sandbar here. Cycle's Lonely Sandbar. Two, three, and salvages the league here for 50 play points, playing Red Rack here in Modern. A rack variant, splashing red for things like Blood Moon, Rabblemaster, Skelemental, Kroxa, and so on and so forth. I'll take it. The initial start of the league was actually fairly rough, so to actually come out with a 2-3 overall, I'm pretty satisfied with. Sometimes you get into that slump and you start to just kind of doubt whether or not the list is going to do anything, and this time it managed to figure it out. Little Donnie, thank you for the 50 play points as well. I think there's a part of me that would like to move this down to about 6 rack effects, or maybe just the rack, and bring in some like unearths, control their hand, maybe take 3 Shrieking Afflictions out, 2 unearths and a Tergrid in here or something. Kind of interests me. I think you can really get there with the Kroxas and the Skelementals, and definitely don't need as many rack effects. But hey, it's Red Rack, it's a spin on rack, and hey, I don't have to get Smallpox and Flagstones. I get to play these cool cards, and that's what we're doing. Hopefully everyone enjoyed.